Are you a smoker and worried about getting lung cancer? When looking at the data, it is so exhausting. You just want to lie on the floor and give up.
Don't worry. Here at The Secret to Quitting Smoking, we got your back. Do you want to know if you keep smoking, the chances that you might develop lung cancer? Let's just cut to the chase. The answer is 6.3%, or 1 in 15 smokers. That's the quick and simple answer. Did you think that number would be higher or lower? Let's find out what you think. Put in the comment section below, just higher or lower. And let's see what other people say. Are you surprised by that number? Truth is, it's way more complicated than that. Let's just dig right into the numbers. First of all, smoking is not the only thing that causes lung cancer. And smokers are not the only ones that get lung cancer. Plus, smoking causes more than just lung cancer. It causes all kinds of cancers, as well as many other diseases that affect your respiratory system. Smoking causes far more than just lung cancer and far more than just cancer. If you think that's complicating the numbers, there is a whole host of other statistics that complicate the numbers, including your race, your gender, and your genetics, plus how much you smoke and for how long. We can take all of these different factors, and every time one of these factors changes, so do the percentage chances of you developing lung cancer.
Whoa, so much data! Are you dizzy yet?
For this video, we will take an average across gender, across race, and we will assume average genetics. We will also assume that you smoke for 10 years and you smoke a pack a day. Why? Because those are the statistics of the average person that actually ask this question. If we do not simplify this down, this video would literally be 3 days long and have over 5 million data points. Plus, no matter where you are in this scale, whether you smoke less than a pack a day or you smoke less than 10 years or you're younger than 40 years old, which is the average age, or if you skew on the higher end, you smoke more than a pack a day and you've been smoking for more than 10 years, the numbers don't change that drastically. So you can just simply assume that if you're a little bit less on the average side, then your numbers will skew slightly different by a point, maybe a point and a half. And if you're skew on the higher side, you smoke more, you smoke longer, you're older, well, your numbers are only going to be a point or two on the higher side. So looking at the average, you can just simply kind of assume you're going to be slightly lower if you're less than the average, or you're just going to be slightly higher if you're more than the average. So for clarity, we're assuming you smoke for 10 years, you smoke a pack a day, you have average genetics, we're going to average out across both gender and race, and that's what all of these numbers are based on. Lung cancer breaks down like this. Never smokers, people that have never smoked a day in their life, get lung cancer 1.8% of the time. Former smokers get lung cancer 7.2% of the time, and current smokers get lung cancer 14.8% of the time. Remember the 6.3% number I gave you at the beginning? That's an average across all three of these groups. If you're watching this video, your chances of getting lung cancer are 14.8%. Why? Because you're probably a smoker. That's why you're watching this video. If you're finding this information helpful, just do me a quick favor and hit that like button. Here is what we know. Never smoking is best. Quitting smoking is a really, really good idea. And continuing to smoke, well, not so bright. But it's just so hard to quit, even if we know we have a 14.8% chance of developing lung cancer. Even though we know better, it's still really hard to quit. How infuriating is that? What does all of this mean in terms of hard numbers? Each year, 131,000 people die of lung cancer directly linked to smoking. 21,000 people die each year of lung cancer directly linked to radon exposure. 7,000 people died last year in the United States from secondhand smoke. There are 5 ways that people can get lung cancer that have never smoked a day in their life. And they are radon, secondhand smoke, your family history or your genetics, and your diet. And the 5th way is the workplace. People actually work in workplaces where they inhale carcinogenic chemicals. So how can you mitigate your chances of getting lung cancer? Well, 1, stop smoking. 2, test your home for radon. 3, if you work in a workplace where you inhale carcinogenic chemicals, my friend, you just need a new job, especially if you're a smoker. 4, change your diet to be high in fruits and vegetables, what I like to call the Lord's diet, which basically means that 80% of the food you consume should come from nature. So it's got to be meat. So you want this thing to have legs and to run, or you want it to come from the ground or a tree. And 20% of your diet to come from processed foods. If you want more information on losing weight and quitting smoking, then just go to my website, www.tedbradley.ca for Canada. So remember the .ca, and just hit the weight loss section and it will tell you all about how to lose weight and quit smoking. 5, pick up your physical activity, even if you're only adding a 20-minute walk every day. This will go a long way to help changing the odds in your favor of not developing lung cancer. Doing those 5 things will significantly lower your risk of getting lung cancer, even if you're over the age of 70 and you've smoked for more than 40 years. If you're struggling to quit smoking and you want just a little bit more help, then look in the description below. You'll see a link to a free phone consultation with me. Take advantage of it. It's free and it's fun. Also, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the notification button. It just tells you when I post more videos. And if you like my content, that helps me to keep creating free content for you. Also, you can join any of my other social media platforms. I post tons of tips, tricks, and hacks on all of them, from Instagram to Pinterest to Twitter. You can just go to my website and get links to all of those platforms. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Blessings to everyone.